Hey y'all, I'm Emily, the volunteer coordinator here at Sound Rivers, and in honor of our swim guide program kicking off for the summer, this week's Tell Me About It Tuesday, we will be talking all things swim guide, what the program is, what we're testing for, and what it means for you and me. Swim Guide is a water quality testing program that tests for bacteria, specifically E. coli and enterococci. Each Thursday throughout the summer, we test over 50 popular recreation spots throughout the Neuse and Tar-Pamlico watershed. The whole goal of this program is to give folks in Eastern North Carolina peace of mind and help them make more informed decisions as they recreate throughout the summer. The data also gives Sound Rivers important insight into the overall health of our waterways. So what is E. coli and enterococci? Well, both are types of bacteria that live in the intestines of humans and animals. E. coli is the preferred indicator for freshwater, while enterococci is the preferred for brackish or saltwater due to the higher survival rate in saltwater. Since the Neuse and Tar-Pamlico cover nearly a fourth of the state of North Carolina, and our sample sites range from freshwater to salt and brackish water, we test for a combination of both, but both bacteria indicate the same thing. If you ever have seen one of our swim guide results videos, you've heard us give each site a pass or fail based on the EPA standard for E. coli in recreational waters. But what does that mean? Well, the EPA has deemed a certain level of E. coli or enterococci in our waters that would be safe to recreate in. So if a site passes for the week, it means that it was below that threshold, where a site that fails means that the bacteria levels were above that threshold. Our rivers and creeks are home and bathroom to many different animals, so it's normal to see low levels of E. coli in our waterways from time to time. But when there are elevated levels of E. coli, that can cause some major issues for humans, for our pets, and for our waterways overall. For humans, it can cause gastrointestinal illness and infection, and the same goes for our pets. Elevated E. coli levels indicate poor water quality in our rivers and streams because E. coli is often an indicator of other pollutants and pathogens in the water. So when Sound Rivers sees a site that has elevated levels of E. coli consistently, that is a big sign for a larger problem at hand. E. coli finds its way into our rivers in many different ways. When we have heavy rainfalls, stormwater runoff from agricultural lands and sewage overflows can introduce E. coli into our rivers and streams. Even waste from wildlife or our pets can add to the high E. coli levels. So what can you do? You can pick up after your pets. You can make sure that you are regularly and properly maintaining your septic tanks if you have one on your property. And you can check Sound Rivers' website before you go and recreate throughout the summer and see what site has passed near you. If you want to learn more about our swim guide program and our water quality testing, you can head over to soundrivers.org.